While ballistic missiles rained down on Ukraine, while soldiers and tanks began to pour across the border, while Vladimir Putin's forces advanced on Kiev, what was the British Ministry of Defence doing? Virtue signalling on Twitter about a gay coffee morning? No, I'm not exaggerating. This is the tweet they later deleted.
Today, for LGBT History Month, we hosted a coffee morning in main building which had a great turnout. In the afternoon, we hosted a book club webinar where we discussed our favourite LGBT plus books. What is your favourite book and why?
Then the definitions of asexual and pansexual. Wow, Kiev is saved. Putin's turned back the tanks. Bear in mind, this is the Ministry of Defence, the headquarters of the British Armed Forces. But it gets worse. It always gets worse. The Times reports British spies have been encouraged to consider their
white privilege
and avoid gendered terms such as manpower in a guide to improving
diversity and inclusion in the security services.
The leaked document also advises MI5 and MI6 officers not to use words such as strong and grip because they can, quote,
reinforce dominant cultural patterns.
The advice, titled Mission Critical, was thought to have been written by Sir Stephen Lovegrove, the National Security Advisor, in October, and to have raised concern in other areas of government. Critics have argued that security officials should have been less focused on inclusion and more alert to events in Afghanistan and Ukraine. Oh really, do you think? And there I was hoping the Kremlin would have abandoned their onslaught, terrified at the mere prospect of James Bond turning up and catching them in the act of using misogynistic rhetoric. Meanwhile, the British government responded to the bombardment of Ukraine
by lighting up Downing Street in yellow and baby blue.
Added to Ukrainian flags in our Twitter bios, this will definitely stop Putin's war machine. Have we settled on a hashtag yet? We're in big trouble. Big trouble.
Olá pessoal, tudo bem? Aqui é o Tradutor, é graças a essas pessoas incríveis que eu posso estar trazendo conteúdo para vocês. E é isso aí pessoal, não se esqueçam de deixar seu like, seu comentário e até mais. Fui, grande abraço.